I think the theme of my life is water. It is roughly 80% of our body. Water is the life force of the planet. We'd all been impacted by Earth Day in terms of the photograph taken from space, that beautiful planet, our home. I grew up in Long Island, New York, which is a big 100-mile-long sandbar. I spent a lot of time poking around marine estuaries and catching crabs and fishing with my father, and just fell in love with the water. My parents decided that I needed to go to summer camp. Then they introduced me to sailboats. And I found out that, gee, this was fun too. And then they introduced me to canoeing and backpacking, hiking. All those things just transformed me. From that point on, I was in love with the outdoors. In 1970, when I became aware of the problems of the Earth through Earth Day, I said, I want to do something about water pollution. I was doing a lot of sailboat racing then. I looked over the side, looked at Long Island Sound, saw the pollution and said, gee, maybe I need to start doing something about water pollution. My father commuted every day into New York City. He wanted me to go to business school like he did and work on Wall Street. But I really wanted to work in the environmental field. And I knew that probably to do that, I was going to have to leave the East Coast and go to the West Coast.
37 years ago, a group of people met at the downtown library to go on a Sierra Club hike to Bagley Hot Springs. Since
I was the membership chair, I thought, well, I'll meet some new members and see some new territories.
I was immediately signed up. I think there were 5 women and 1 man on this trip, so I lucked out. We started very early introducing our kids to the outdoors. I think our first backpack trip was when Charlie was about 6 weeks old. I can just remember him lying out in the wilderness and looking up at the shadows that the trees made.
I took my kids down here to Johnson Creek, where we explored and caught crawfish, played in the water.
I remember seeing all the shopping carts that we called the Johnson Creek gill nets that were anchored throughout the stream.
I'm an engineer. I like to solve problems. On Earth Day 1990, we had our first cleanup, where we pulled out about 23 tires and half a Volkswagen Bug. Gradually, the fish are coming back. This past fall, 3 big coho were found actually upstream of Gresham, which is a good 18 miles up the creek. So that was really exciting. Recreation for me is recreating my spirit, reconnecting with the planet and all its beauty that we've been given in this creation. Being in the outdoors, whether it's my sailboat or with my backpack on in the wilderness, is what restores me and recreates me and nourishes my soul.
I might start crying. Working with Walt is an absolute joy. He is someone who is probably one of the most loyal people I've ever met. He's someone you certainly want to have on your team if you're trying to accomplish something.
He's an environmental engineer and very committed to the idea of energy efficiency. He actually reviews our electricity bills with a fine-tooth comb. And will ask me, did you look at the energy bill? Did you look at closely how many kilowatt hours are we using? And, actually I didn't. No, I didn't, Walt.
I think Walt is very proud to win an award, but right away his action mode just kicks in and he thinks, okay, all right, I'm receiving this award, but what will this do for other people? How can I motivate other people to become more involved?
I've run across people who are really concerned about the state of the world's environment, particularly climate disruption, and just feel hopeless. They don't know what to do. And I would say to them, just do something. Start somewhere. Whatever you do, it'll help you sleep better at night. because you will know you will be doing something to make the world a better place. I see the need for our children and our grandchildren to continue and to be good stewards. So that's my wish for them, and I hope that they will find the inspiration through their dad and their grandfather to continue what he's doing.
Congratulations, Dad. Wish I could be there to celebrate with you, but I'm really proud of you, and I really can't think of anyone else that deserves this award more than you. So congrats and keep up the good work.
Hey, Dad. I know we've poked a lot of fun at you in the past for your passion and your intensity and your no compromise methods when it comes to the environment and conservation. Remember the family vacations we used to go on where we used to always visit the sewage treatment plant of every town we used to go to, and we used to roll our eyes at you, but you know, I think everything you did boils down to be great stewards of the environment and pass that on to our kids. And I truly see you as a great leader, both within our family, community, and state. You've had an amazing impact, and I'm very proud of you.